God's creation was that. Could opt into or sunglasses. So what were you saying? Oh yeah, so guys with big dicks drive small cars.
What are you? Is this playing right now?
I don't know why I have such an obsession with doing everything a play off your, like a play of words off your name. But this one is labeled "A Summer's Winter Night."
Oh, that would be back when I was 21. And I backed into some guy.
In your car or with your panties down?
No, it was in a bar at Zuma Grill. I was like, oh, sorry.
Oh.
And the guy's name was Winter.
Oh.
That would be Summer's Winter Night.
That is a whole different play on words.
Then, then we dated for a little while. He was an idiot.
Okay. That's... Okay.
Yep. That's about it. No, I was saying that, all right, so there's a stereotype guys driving big trucks and, sports cars and stuff like, oh, guys probably got a small wiener. But you never have that for the opposite. Like, dude, check out that chick driving a sports car. But she has a huge
Or I bet she has small titties. Like nobody says
that.
No one says that. God, look at her. Look at that fine bitch driving that Ford Raptor. That's probably not a good example.
I bet it's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway with her. Am I right?
Yeah, she must be loose if she's driving a big truck.
She's just yeah.
You know how it is. They have to compensate. Wait, wouldn't that mean women would want to get really tiny cars to make it look like they had or because it would like make them feel like they had a small vagina? So the girls in the like really small cars, we'd be like, oh, I bet she has a gaping vag, like a roast beef.
I don't know, but you know what I see a lot is those small cars,
Men.
big women.
Men.
Like, what are you doing putting that car through that kind of torture? It's really messed up to the car, because they're only allotted a certain amount of
it's probably not
pounds,
safe.
and they're like,
it's probably a European make, and it's probably not built for American sizes.
no, it's like the Honda Fit,
The Fit.
It's called a Fit, and I've seen very unfit people driving those
and
things.
it's tiny.
Tiny.
And strange shaped.
So, you know what? People that are selling these cars, like, stop it. Because you're not doing them any favors.
Can't stop one. So we're not trying to do them favors. We are.
Well, maybe they're spending all their money on food and they can't afford a larger vehicle. So
if they'll sign up, it is their keep buying cars. No matter where you're at.
And we spend like $700 a month on our food, so we can only afford, like $150 a month for our car payment. And they're like, oh, here's the Honda Fit, or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, but we're 8,000 pounds put together. They're like, no.
But this will encourage you to lose weight.
You gotta butter yourself to get out of it.
Yeah, because when you're walking every day because you can't fit into your fucking car, you're going to lose weight, and then you'll fit.
If you can take your car and put it in your back pocket, just go on the diet.
Here's your sign. Yeah. If you can take your car and smash it like an aluminum can after you've done drink it, here's your sign.
Get the procedure, the lap band procedure.
I don't know, like that. I kind of like fat people. I like all different shapes of people. If we were all skinny, like some people like them sexually too. Like literally like everybody serves a purpose, I think.
All right. Well, I saw a lady that she was in love with a tree. A tree.
Did
In
she
love
save
with
it
it.
from getting cut down?
No, she was like, I have sex with it every week,
That's
and
weird.
I'm in love with it, and his name is Tim, and I want to get married to him, and I look at other trees, but I don't cheat on Tim with them. And I was like, what?
No, because Tim's the first man that was able to stay hard all the time, and he doesn't talk back, and he's nice to hold on to because he's perfectly round. And who knows? Like he's gonna stand there forever, and she can get under it. And she might get struck by lightning.
Mm-mm.
I want to know what she was fucking. Like, what was she getting penetrated with by Tim?
I don't know what kind of tree it was. I don't really.
His tree dick?
She says she just like rubs against it, and that's how she.
That's
Mm.
ignorant. It's ignorant.
It's gross.
It's not gross unless
Yeah,
you
it
do
is.
it where people can see it.
Yeah, well, it's in a public place. Like she,
So there's lots of public places you can do things privately.
but all she needs is some kids walking by and seeing that.
Parents probably should have brought it up sooner.
Yeah, so we need something else in school to confuse our kids with. All right, kids, here's what you got to be cool with next.
Yeah,
Tree sex. Like,
tree sex.
if you're into trees, it's okay. It just makes you even more special.
Can we still write on the paper? It's made from trees, and trees are sensitive. And they have sex now, so they're obviously human.
Let's make them citizens. Like Saudi Arabia made that artificial intelligence little cyborg looking thing. They made it a citizen.
I think I meet a lot of robots experiments here in Phoenix. I think a lot of the people I meet are like robots that are about to fucking just go haywire and explode. So I hope we get to see that.
Mm.
Can't you see it? Like literally, I think I've seen some of them smoking, like smoking from the ears and stuff. Like they're
I've definitely met people with no soul.
soulless, which would be probably categorized with a robot.
I think there's some kind of a, I don't know, like a demonic
Magnet.
sort of entity. Because you look into their eyes and there's nothing. Like it's, they work in law enforcement.
Do you think there
What's
is
up,
a
detective sales?
like a magnet here, a magnet that draws negativity and demonic activity and presences?
Certain places that have, history of, negative things happening.
Like the thing in Casa Grande.
Oh, the domes.
The domes.
Yeah. A lot of negative stuff happens there, and then it continues to attract negativity and entities, and then they feed off of the people that go there and search for them. And then they'll, they attach themselves to certain landmarks and areas, and then people, but sometimes certain ones will attach to people or objects. So like if you collect antiques and stuff, sometimes there's things that are attached to those.
Check that out.
What?
That is an antique American Airlines pet cargo carrier. Check it out though when you get a chance. It has a velvet lining and pillow cushion bottom.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking sick. Brady gave it to me.
That's so random.
His grandpa saved it.
It's-
He was gonna throw it away, and I was like, no way.
Da-da-da-da.
Check that out.
Wow, that's
Fancy.
random.
I think it's fantastic. I looked it up. There's not one listed. There's not a single one of these that's on Amazon or anything like that. This is obviously not part of the original design, but that's neat.
Wow.
That is really a neat piece, folks. I'll probably find out that it's just some bullshit that they glued a American Airlines emblem on, but I hope not, because it's cool.
I can't imagine somebody doing that.
Why would they, right?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck would they? So I've been doing a lot of chatter roulette. Chatter roulette. That's exactly what I meant to say. And I've been getting different opinions. I do it simply for learning purposes only, primarily, mostly, all the time. So I have this background with the American flag. Usually I have like the stars in there too. And I've been getting different responses over like a 3-month period of time. And it was weird because initially responses were very negative towards America, unless that was just because we were at 209. But since
No, that's definitely.
I've had a lot of positive ones in the last 2 days, like 2 days, really, like it's been night and day. It's been, yay, America, like go America. I want to come to America. I had like 4 people tell me that yesterday, which may seem like a no-brainer, except for that sentiment had kind of changed and drifted a different way. So to hear people say that is good. The younger kids, I think.
Well, I think it was, seeing those caravans of, people trying to come into the country, like, you think you're gonna force your way in here? And so when we pushed back, I think that really says something about us as a country, saying like, absolutely not. You're not going to force your way in, and we're not going to relent. Our laws are our laws, and you're going to either follow them or you're going to get tear gassed. Sorry. So I think that they're probably respecting the fact that no means no.
And yes means am. But just kidding. No means no.
You can't just come in here.
No, and if people really look at how fucking nice we are and passive we are about it, look at Genghis Khan. And one of the greatest rulers of known history, greatest rulers of all time, one of the most peaceful and logical rulers of all time. And all he did was, conquerors, all he did was go in and say, hey, we're here, and I want you guys to know you're more than welcome to join us. We'd love to have you. You'll have complete immunity. You come in, be equals, and that'd be cool. Or you can fight, and that's cool too, but we're going to whoop your ass and rape your women and kill your children and take your land. So here goes. And they're like, okay, we're going to fight. And then eventually people started recognizing that they were not going to beat Genghis Khan because his military was growing exponentially by the fucking minute. So he had the greatest military presence on the planet, and he was the greatest conqueror of all time. And he had the most reasonable approach that I've heard to war. And I don't know if that's, I'd have to reconsider it when applying to modern day.
I think that we could easily just get wars over with faster if we stepped on each other's toes, literally. Or pinch the back of our arms. Because, just think about how sensitive your toes are. When you stub your toe, it's just like life is over at that minute. You're like, oh, why are your toes so sensitive?
But if someone steps on them, it doesn't hurt.
No, if you're just sitting there, trying to, stub the other person's toe, I don't know. I've had my toe stepped on and broken.
I've never had a broken bone that I've known about.
And it is like you can't walk.
And that's not a challenge, by the way.
So yeah, or of entire wars. People try to step on each other's feet and pinch to the back of their arms.
Oh God, Heather Tohill, fucking pension about. But then she'd just get your gush, whatever you call that.
Well, this doesn't hurt.
I know.
Like,
so that's why when she
if
did
you
that, it
squeeze your
feels
elbow
good when
on the
somebody
back-
does that. Like who would have known?
Squeeze it.
But anybody who went to school with Heather would know because she would come up behind him, she'd grab your gush. And like it felt good though. Like,
Yeah, it
'cause she'd
didn't
be
feel
like,
like anything, but-
she'd get like she was really into it, like a cat needing bread or whatever. It was weird. She was a weirdo.
It grossed me out when somebody showed me that. They're like, yeah, you can't feel it. It doesn't hurt. And I'm like,
Excuse
ew,
me.
gross. I can also,
So you can
like-
stab a needle through it?
I don't know.
We should try that.
I don't think so. I'm good.
Spaghetti tongs, hammer, and a nail.
Don't show me like paper cuts and stuff like that because I will throw up and pass out. But I can handle watching, people like decapitated head, like blood and
that.
stuff like that. But I could stand seeing really horrible things, but something like small, like a paper cut, and I'm out. Nope.
Yeah. What about the sound of a utility knife cutting through house foam insulation? Like that just kills me. I don't know why, but it kills me. Oh, I hate it. I hate it as much as wet cotton in the dryer. Like that grosses me out. Or aluminum foil in my teeth. Those are just things that are a fork, biting on a fork.
I put a napkin on my teeth, like
I hate it all. I hate it all.
like that. Nope.
And right now with this fucking tooth that fell out, anything on my teeth, really, anything at all, it all hurts. So, fucking.
Everything hurts and I'm dying.
I have a lot of pain right now in this knee here. That's it's weird. I got a burn from doing a science experiment I was doing, and I dumped the experiment accidentally on my leg, and it burnt the skin. But now the pain or something has gone all the way into my joint. It's
So I
insane. I think you should. Honestly, because I think it's just like I think it's getting infected again.
Oh,
I don't think it was ever infected, but I think it's getting infected or something. It's swollen. But the point is, it's a 3rd-degree burn. It's disgusting, and it was all from a little science experiment. You shouldn't try at home. So
just
Mm.
just don't do that again. I don't know.
Look at how I'm ashy. Look at that.
Right, well,
Jesus. I'm ashy. Brady got me out some lotion earlier, and I don't know where he put it. But I'll do some Neosporin because that would be longer lasting, I think.
I want to make some like natural shave butter.
Shave like cream? Shaving cream? or-
Yeah, it's like shea butter and some other ingredients. And you like coconut oil and stuff like that. You whip it up. It's pretty good.
What if you put weed in it? Like Keith? Would you get high from using it?
Why would I put that in there?
Why wouldn't you? Everybody needs to be high.
No.
The world would be a better place.
So you want airline pilots
No, I don't
Just
think Ken getting.
high as hell, like, let's do this, you guys.
No.
Where's that checklist? I don't know. I lost it.
I
What
don't
are you
think
doing?
Ken- I don't think Ken needs to get. I mean, I think Ken does need to get high. I think if Ken got high, he would be able to step back for a moment and see like just different views on things.
Well, everybody would see different views on things, but that doesn't mean
We're gonna
we
do
should.
DMT because it's gonna change our lives.
Nope. I had a discussion about that with a guy who had done it, and I said, well, "Isn't that the chemical that's like released like right before you die?" And it's supposed to be like incredibly like euphoric, crazy, like And it's like, yeah. I said, well, then why are you trying to take that away from God? Like that's basically your grand finale fireworks show. And he's trying to reserve it for that last moment, especially if you're like dying in a horrible way.
But it's a
Like,
dick move.
It's amazing. And then it's like you're having this amazing feeling. And then the next thing you know, you're meeting God. That's pretty cool. But you're just going to be like,
I
oh,
don't
let
know
me
if you
take that
meet
away.
God. Like,
Let me
that
take
is
that away,
part
that
of God.
experience. So,
I don't think that's when you meet God. I think you like.
oh,
I think I think you meet God along your journey several times probably and don't know it. And I don't think that's where you go to because God's not going to take you like you're not done. I don't think you're done when you die. I don't think we're done. I think we don't die. Like we don't die literally. We die somewhat figuratively, like our body stops, but we don't.
Our physical body dies, and then, God kind of is holding on to our souls till Judgment Day.
That's a day I can't wait for. I'm gonna get a first row seat if I can. Can't wait to see the judgments.
I'll be waving up at everybody. I'm like, I did a great job.
I will be like, can I switch my number for last? Because I need to see all these people be judged.
I don't think.
Not all of them, but just Dalton. I want to see I want to see what God has to say. Like, who was wrong, him or me? And all these people, like, I want to see what God has to say because I know what I believe, but they're like, sometimes these things can make you feel like you're going fucking nuts. When everybody around you is so fucking crazy, maybe it's just you that's crazy.
Maybe you're the common denominator.
Absolutely the common denominator, but
maybe you drive people to do insane things. No.
I might.
But yeah, I mean, if there's like a list, that God is keeping of all the things that I've done wrong and thought wrong and sinned, against other people for, I'm really glad that Jesus sacrificed himself for me, to my place, because there is no way I am earning any kind of right into heaven. I am pretty awful one, if you're gonna measure, no. I have thought a lot of really horrible things. I've done some pretty horrible things.
And horrible is obviously just a term, it's an opinion, because your idea of horrible might not be my idea of horrible. Like, what you done, I think, is innocent.
But we all have objective moral values that we're instilled with. We know when things are wrong, like we just know.
And so are we judged on a bell curve? Because if our objective moral values are different, which they would be because those are going to be individual, what if you are only doing wrong in God's eyes if you yourself morally believe that what you're doing is wrong, but you still do it? Whereas if you don't believe what you're doing is morally wrong, then you don't know that you're doing wrong because perhaps you're not actually doing wrong and everybody else is wrong and you're right. And just, there's too many fucking perspectives. There's too many angles, I think, to look at everything from.
I think it's right and wrong.
Yeah, I do. And I know what our culture says.
Like, we know that rape is wrong.
But it's hot. Just kidding. I'm joking. But yeah, it's wrong.
But it's wrong. It's not
weird.
like,
it's also weird, but they do these things. I don't know, but
and I think that we just have that knowledge instilled within us because God gives us, that awareness that some things just really are wrong and some things are right. And to the degree of like sin, like, is this one worse than that one? Like, I don't know. That's not really for me to, sit there and judge somebody for, but
it's tough.
But I think,
because according to the Bible, one is not worse than the other.
If wrong is wrong, and I've done a lot of wrong, even if it's small things that I consider small, like, well, I might have told like 55,000 lies. Like how do you think this looks? Oh, it looks great. Lied. Tack that one on there.
Yeah, and
I haven't murdered anybody yet. No.
For real, Ken, watch out.
That knife on the nightstand was not meant for that.
That was a gift.
Intimidation factor.
No, that was just a gift that I gave to Summer.
I was like, oh, no wonder
it was
probably like, what?
It was the first thing that I used my Dremel for. The first thing I completed using my Dremel to clean. Not that big of an achievement, but it did look pretty.
And I put it on my nightstand, like I put everything else in my purse, and I didn't even think about it. And I was like, oh, that might look a little weird.
Did he take it?
No. But yeah, I put it away. I was like, maybe it's not the best. Oh, yeah. So you know free shows.
Yeah.
I'm smarter than that. Just kidding.
I have to get some water. You got this.
No. It's too hard.
I need to get some water, so I'm gonna go do that. Oh my god.
That's. How does he know?
God, these people are fucking like good. Oh, it's the same dude?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because we have the same last name. That's how he knew.
No, it's not even.
I'm a huge douchebag.
Aren't we all?
Oh my god. You don't know me. You probably really like
Y'all
me.
don't even know me. Just
You
because I
don't
make this
know
look
me.
good.
You don't know me.
I used to do those videos with my friend in school. Like, we would pretend like we were on those shows.
I gotta get some water. That guy's a douche. It's probably Brady or something.
That would be funny.
That would be funny. So I feel really excited that we got comments. I
From,
don't know who the fuck that is.
yeah, not gonna do that because I'm a mother and a committed person to my boyfriend. Some neckline. What you don't like? I like my turtleneck down there.
Do you think it's too dark in here?
No.
That light's too bright.
Why does it gotta be without my body? Why can't people be like, man, look at the braid on that chick?
Well, why do I have to be gone for that? Like, not like I'm trying to see your tits, but
Nobody's trying to do that really. After you have a kid, forget about it. It's done.
he said to show some necklines. Let me. I mean, I can do you one better. I can just. I just take this off for you and.
When's the chatter?
God, mouth first. He's on it. He's on it. Like he's real close to almost perfect on it. Spot on.
It's not chatterbait.
It's not, but
We don't do that.
we don't do that. We're not hussies. We're cottonmouth faggots. It's funny because I am high and I am gay, so that is really funny that you got both of those. I'll call that a slam dunk.
But we're like the opposites.
Of
I don't know, of each other.
oh yes, that's what keeps her a lady.
You're like, let me smoke, and I'm like, ugh.
That guy is not very nice, is he?
Well, no.
That's all right. Where's the 6'10" chicks? What's that mean?
I'm a 6 out of 10. That's not a good. I don't know. It's not a good number.
He didn't say you are. Hey, Ruger, come here.
That dog scared me.
He's like a bear. Come here, Ruger.
He is a bear. Come here. And he listens so well.
Too much eyeliner, he said. You said you have too much eyeliner on.
I have no eyeliner on the top, actually.
And what are you, you're a makeup expert that's calling somebody a faggot?
I have no makeup, or no makeup,
Like-
no eyeliner on my top.
We
Only
need to
one.
reevaluate our position.
My boyfriend likes it, so I do whatever he wants.
That's true. like whatever he wants, because he got a big muscle. He's just big.
Yeah. He's got a big closet.
Not shadow, liner.
I know, I don't have any eyeliner on my top lid.
Okay, well, now that at least I know he's family, we can move on with our. This water is so good, but I don't know what the fuck I got in here. I wish Ruger would come over.
What would you consider this? A live YouTube channel?
Yeah, like a podcast, a shit show. He said, let's talk about Jews. So I think that's a good one.
Okay.
You want to start?
We support Israel. And it went to nothing wrong. Discuss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hitler did nothing wrong.
Except everything ever in life.
Let's start with Hitler's deepest issues.
Let's talk about his artwork. His artwork was just
he had deep
average
issues. So if we're gonna start with Hitler, like, do we start with his childhood? Do we start with his hatred for himself? Do we start with his brilliant propaganda? He was a brilliant speaker,
or do we start with his mustache? Really? This is it. That's all we're gonna do right there.
Yeah, I wonder why he did that. He couldn't have thought that looked good. Did no one say, like, you need to trim that Hitler stash?
Like,
probably they didn't.
They didn't have any fashion advisors or anything like Hitler. No, 9.
We're gonna take the eyebrows back off. We're gonna take it off. I don't know if everybody can see this that like watches it.
I don't know.
Should we read it out loud for the?
You can read it out loud.
So this is a comment from, I guess, let's see, the Holocaust was a hoax. The Jews were subversive and destructive parasites as they've been the past few thousand years.
I'm going to have to say parasites actually has an S instead of a C right there.
Okay.
I'm just going to spell check.
He probably don't have spell check on his device. He's probably, who knows?
And
he's probably in North Korea. War was kicking off, and he had to protect the country to prevent subversion.
Well, I think the Jews have been persecuted for thousands of years. And, first of all, because they knew that Jesus was coming, so they were trying to kill all the male Jews so that he wouldn't be born, and that failed, obviously.
I just don't understand this notion,
and that they're the chosen people, and
what actions did they commit deserve the punishment that they
punished for their actions?
It wasn't a punishment. It was just a monstrosity of fuckery. It was not. You can't call it a punishment. What did they do wrong?
Yeah, what they do wrong? They didn't believe that Jesus was the Messiah.
Yeah. What did they do wrong? It's something I often ask about, like, all these people who hate the Clintons.
A lot of people don't believe that Jesus is the Messiah. Should we kill everybody that doesn't believe in Jesus, or give them
Why are you looking at me?
You're the only one in the room.
Oh, yeah.
That's the dog. The dog doesn't really have much to say, though.
All dogs go to heaven. So. David, let me ask you this. Where are you from? Do you mind sharing that with us? Give us a little insight into where you're coming from. If people were kicked out of 109 countries, what would the line of thinking be to explain it? Would you look to common denominators? What would explain? I mean, just explain to me what you think they did wrong, rather than rhetorical questions. I mean, the rhetoric isn't going to get us very far. I need to know your answer of what did they do wrong?
My phone is completely just.
Ratchet. You can use this other phone, but the screen doesn't work. So it'll just turn on. You'll see that you have messages, but you won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, that's good.
So I
That's what we need.
at least it won't be cracked.
Anyway, so instead of entertaining.
Well, I wanted to hear what I was giving him a fair chance to say what he believes the Jews did wrong to deserve. Okay, yeah, so we will move on because he's not answering the questions. So, away from the Jews, the wealthiest, most educated group of people on the planet, per capita, most successful business owners on the planet, and we support Israel. Is that where they're at?
We do.
Israel's where the Jews are?
Well, some of them, yeah.
Okay. We like the Jews, I guess. I mean, we do like the Jews. I don't know why the fuck I said I guess.
Because we love them.
Nepotism. If it was nepotism, that would mean I'm a Jew.
Well, isn't that like your family?
Family, yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna get my family hired at this, place that I'm working, because they're family. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe more of us should do that. Maybe more of us would be better off.
I used to work at the same place as my mom, nuclear facility.
Where she clumsily played with red flashing buttons and.
Well, I did go in the control room.
Oh my God.
Like every day. And.
Did I show you that? Santina's jackpot she won.
Oh, that's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, those numbers.
And look at those things on the screen. I'm like, those are demonic.
What are you looking at?
Those three things.
Okay, coins.
The Chinese writing.
Yeah, the numbers. Numbers are really weird. I see 11 along. I see 111, like 111. I see certain numbers a lot together. It's a little, I don't know, interesting.
Okay, so what I wanted to talk about a little bit more was what we're going to talk about next. And that is...
Why it's so smoky in here.
Why is it so small? I'll show you actually, because this is a time-honored image in my head and in where I'm from. To me, it looks like Chief Alinowick, so I really like it. I'm going to color it orange and blue. It's not actually supposed to be an ashtray, but we're just that crafty that we made it into one. So that's pretty sweet. Somebody we got to paint it up real nice, but it's really cool. We found it in an attic in an old plantation home in the southern portion of the United States. Well, really, Southwest. There weren't plantation homes in the Southwest, were there? Adobe house. Anyway, it's really cool. So,
I'm not even paying attention. I'm right.
I don't know.
Text just somebody about it right now. It's pretty important.
Oh, then we have. What did he say? I want to think too. Okay, well, I didn't know that 109 countries had kicked any group of people out. But I still don't think that's a reason to hate people or to. No, but another gentleman was interacting, so I just wanted to see what was said.
Oh, so I ate a pint of ice cream
I ate, how
in
much
one
did
in
I
one
eat?
sitting, and I wasn't even upset about it. I was just like, yeah, I take the lid off and I throw it away because I'm American and I don't give up. And I got to the bottom and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I just ate this entire thing.
And there wasn't any more, and that's what
And I
sucks.
have a problem with ice cream, I think.
I do too, but it's different. How much was mine then? If yours was a pint,
Here's a quart.
I ate a quart. And I'm gonna probably eat another quart before I too much longer because I got butter pecan in there. And I really like it. I didn't get to get my bananas. So
Bananas are gross. Banana should not qualify as a candy flavor, by the way. That's
gross. Bananas should stick in bananas. I mean, they're not. Banana is not a good flavor. Peanut butter is also not a good flavor outside of peanut butter. I don't think so. It should not be used. Banana and peanut butter together, a big fucking no-no. And coconut, please, no.
coconut. Okay, coconut has a really good smell. Not the best, like, consistency-wise. I don't know.
But
You know, because it's like if you eat an actual coconut, it's it's kind of almost like gritty and stringy at the same time.
it gets stuck in your teeth. It's meaty.
Yeah, but it's good for a lot of stuff.
It's good for lube.
Charming.
So, I mean, like, you can use it for a lot of things. It doesn't have to just be for what you're thinking. Because you have a dirty mind.
I was thinking of coconut oil, like in that shave butter.
Speaking of lube, what's your favorite one to have on a doorknob?
I
Do you have a
have,
particular one that you?
nope, they all piss me off because I disinfected it the day before. And when I go to leave for the store and my hand slips on the doorknob, that's it. I'm out. You know what? I quit. I'm moving.
Yeah, she wasn't. Not right away.
I did not move out right away. After the search warrant, that's when I decided I should probably move out now.
The raid did her in.
It was not for me, though. Just FYI.
Not for her.
Not for me.
She's a good girl.
None of the search warrants I've been through have been about me. It just sounds like I'm in a wrong place at the wrong time.
It is,
It's true.
though.
Let's see. Okay, so wait a minute. A 6. I'm a 6.
I didn't think he was talking about you.
Yeah. Yes, you 6 out of 10. Why do you have a kid? Not married. And live streaming. Hi. With Jenna. Okay, I'm not. Marry your child's father and
repent.
Be a what?
A winch? Be a trade wife. A wife by trade. I think what he meant is a slave wife. I don't know though.
Okay, well, let's see.
Oh, traditional.
Traditional.
Sorry, we're not up with the lingo.
Okay, well, first of all,
You have a coal burner. I don't know what that means. Like, do we burn coal?
Okay, so
Not really anymore.
I have a kid with my boyfriend, and we have both been married before. And
For 10 years?
yeah, I've been married for 10 years. And just not into rushing something that doesn't need to be rushed. And we don't care about what other people think about it, you know. We both come from conservative Christian families. We understand the importance of marriage. I'm not down on marriage at all. I would love to get married to him eventually. He's a great father, and we're good together. And I am not high, by the way. I don't know if you've been watching the entire time, but I've not smoked anything once.
What is a nog? She says,
I am traditional. I clean and I cook. And
is your boyfriend a nog?
I don't know what that is. What
is a nog?
It's not a criminal either.
And look, he calls me a mud shark, which is clever. It's one I haven't heard, but I'm going to use it for sure. A nignog. What does that mean?
Oh, he's not. No, he's not. Mm-mm.
No, he's like the whitest motherfucker on the planet. He's Captain America, literally. So whoever the fuck you are, he whoop your ass. No, like one hand.
Yeah.
Dead. Just so you know, not a threat, but guarantee.
And I am pretty traditional, I would say.
I'm very traditional.
You know.
If she's a mud shark, man, I'm so slow because I don't get it. Oh, he's referencing race. Okay, he's racist, like as fuck.
My boyfriend is white as well.
Like Norwegian and fucking Viking. So
he's like as big as a Viking.
He's bigger. They wear suits. He's like that big without suits.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but he's former military and stuff like that.
He's a Marine.
He's very good guy. And that's why I decided, yes, I'll have a baby with you.
Yes.
But marriage is good. Traditional things are good. I'm not saying that you should go out and have babies before you're married, because I don't think that that's a wise decision.
But that's not for
But
everybody.
I'm also older. And
old as balls.
And I don't have to conform to certain societal
she does what she wants.
Systems. Because I'm good with God. My relationship is good with Christ. And he and I are equally yoked.
Yep, and I'm super stoked too. So about it all. I think we look good on this camera. I wish it was a little farther back.
I don't know. So I'm pretty much talking.
All right. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed the interaction. Learned some new words and got to pick the minds of.
We got to learn some new words.
Yeah, got to pick the minds of a creative thinker and had a good conversation. So I'm gonna wrap that shit up. Wrap it up. Thank you.
See you later.
Peace. What's this Sluts YT channel? This dude is just nastier than the devil. Interesting.